It's that time, y'all, for another edition of Ask Mr. Brown, Kids Edition.
You're listening to Ask Mr. Brown. Got questions? Well, ask Mr. Brown. He'll give you his perspective on your questions. He's a speaker, a mentor. He's the choice guy who wants to help you make better choices to live a better life. So go ahead, ask Mr. Brown.
Today's question is, how do I get my mom to stop telling me the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? They didn't say that many overs, but I added those because I feel your pain. As a kid, I remember my mom nagging me. That's what we called it, nagging. She would say the same things over and over and over and over again. And man, it would get on my nerves. Well, I never said that because mama don't play that. You don't talk like that to mama. However, I feel your pain. How do you get your parents to stop nagging you? And you know what? As a parent now, I know the answer. It's so simple. Here's how you get your parents to stop telling you the same thing over and over again or nagging you. Do what you're supposed to do before they ask you. Yeah, if you know to do the chores, do them before they ask you. If you know to do your homework, do it before they ask you. Whatever it is, do it before they ask you because they won't have to nag you. I learned that the hard way because when I came home from school, my mom worked hard, single parent mom. She wouldn't get home till like hours after we got home from school. And she told us, get you something to eat, do your homework, do your chores. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, but mama wasn't at home. So I would come home and started watching the show called Inspector Gadget. It was a really cool show. He always Gadget, go Gadget arms. His arms grew along. Go Gadget helicopter. Little helicopter come out his head. He started flying around. It was a cartoon. But I would watch that, and then I'd watch another show and another show. Next thing I know, I hear footsteps coming up the steps. Uh-oh, mama's home. I jump up, turn TV off, try to get in there, start doing my chores. It was too late. She come in, you do your chores? No, you do that. No, you do homework? No. And she's mad, I'm mad. She mad, I'm mad. Whose fault was it? You got it, mine. So now she began to nag me. And you know what? She was justified because I knew what I was supposed to do. I just chose not to do it. In other words, I didn't choose well. Oh no. So let me give you a hint. Do what you're supposed to do because I figured it out. Eventually, I started coming home, forgetting Inspector Gadget. I would do my chores. I would give me something to eat. I'd do my homework. Then I would sit down and watch TV. Then she comes home. Guess what? You do your homework? Yep. Get something to eat? Yep. Do your chores? Yep. How you doing, mama? I'm good. Everybody's happy. Why? I did what I was supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do before they ask you. Be responsible. Be responsible for yourself and do the things you know you should do when you should do it. Or sometime before you should do it. That may help too. Now, will that stop your parents from nagging you? Maybe. You know what? Some parents may even find something else you do too. But you still have a choice to respond. How you respond really matters. Because if you respond with attitude and get all mad, guess what? It's not going to work out for you then or in the future. Because let me tell you something about parents. Parents, they get historical. Now, they get hysterical sometimes too. Hysterical means they kind of go off when they get mad, whatever. But they get historical. So for an example, let's say they ask you to do something or you ask for something and they say no and you throw a fit. Well, guess what? They're going to remember the next time you ask for something. So it's so important that you understand the choice you make in that moment will impact you in that moment and in your future. So again, you can't control your parents nagging you or not nagging you. What you can control is yourself. And it's a choice. And when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well. Can I get an oh yeah? Oh yeah. And do what you're supposed to do when you should do it, or maybe even before. And maybe that'll get your parents to stop nagging you. Hey, if you got a question, I'd love you to submit your question to me. Visit thechoosewellprogram.com and click on the Contact Us button. And maybe your question will be in a future episode of Ask Mr. Brown Kids Edition. So choose well. Oh, yeah. Peace!